it's party time with an explanation at the end of the video, so stick with me to know the full meaning of the poem and the experience behind it. Hello, goodbye. The poem is called Hello, Goodbye. In that ugly black dress he first touched me in, will you bury me? 1. I hated it like I hated life, and 2. My body has to rot in it. Preach me not the measurement of how much you want me back. Instead, write me poems of my ruination, and please make my pain sound poetic. Then judge me not, for it is how I best unraveled without him finding his way back. But tell him I won. Tell God I'll be seeing him soon. Tell goodbye, hello. See, I was not okay. I couldn't keep going. I could only do this with my eyes closed. I wrote poems as an outlet, drew myself a body with strings instead of veins to be safer from myself, sang myself songs I could use to dance away my pain. They were outlets easier to relate to than find a good shrink. Yet I still wanted to stop when he did stop. So I changed my words to death poems, so much that people mistook my mouth for a grave. I stopped tapping to that time when I was mine before I belonged to him. Thought of ways to get rid of him, but he was so broke I ended up paying for his sins. Just know I tried. So when you find me hanging on that one life string seconds before it snaps, don't try to fix it. Don't try to fix me. Don't try to make me fight for my life again. Just don't. If you have never searched how to tie a knot strong enough to hold you back and strong enough to let you go, don't. If you have never tried to figure out the right way to slit your wrist without weakly urging your blood to hurry, don't. If you have never stood high up so you can fall down just so you can go high up home again, don't. If you have never looked at that bottle of pills that will stop your body as your apology for hurting it just because life hurt you, don't. Do bury me though in that ugly black dress you first touched me in. Preach me not the measurements of how much you want me back. Judge me not, for it is how I best unraveled. And tell goodbye, hello. Here we go. So, that was okay. Not that short. So, first let me make this clear. I'm starting to upload my poems. I'm starting to share them here on this platform. And some of the poems I'm gonna start with, they're poems I wrote a while ago. I was going through a roller coaster of emotions. That was hard. I was suicidal, depressed, just heartbreak and all that kind of stuff. But that is something something that I'm not experiencing right now. Okay, I experienced that like a while ago, and the emotions, the experiences, I left them all behind. But this is my work of art. I take it with me everywhere I go. So I'll always narrate my poems of my past experiences, my current experiences, but it doesn't mean that this, because it's a suicidal poem when I wrote when I was in that situation, it does not reflect my current situation right now. Okay, so here, hello goodbye, I wrote it at a time when I was dating this guy. Oh my god, I am so sure of this because my father subscribes to this channel and he does not know anything about this. But he just sees these videos like once in a while. I hope this is not the one that's gonna pop up. He always sees the poems that I talk about, not the poems, the videos where I talk about him. Anyway, so yeah, I wrote this poem when I was going through it. Like you can, as you can tell, it's a suicidal poem. I was a little bit suicidal at the time and depressed and going through it in my relationship with a guy. Don't say I was suicidal because of a guy. I was suicidal because of a lot of things, and the situation I was going through with my ex at the time kind of added to the hurt I was going through, the pain that I was going through. It wasn't helping, honestly. It wasn't helping. It was the whole situation, it just made it worse, and a bunch of other stuff that I was going through a lot. Some of them were my relationship with God. It was tanking, and I was thinking in this how do I put this, like I was going through this funk, and I was like lost in this rabbit hole where the only thing I could deal with, the only thing I could see, the only thing I could hear was me being wrong for this eye, not being able to do anything, literally anything, and feeling like I'm just not supposed to be here, and even though I'm supposed to be here, then I just don't want to, because everything that could go wrong at the time was going wrong. So yeah, basically it was all about my relationships with my ex and with God. Yeah. So oh my god, it's allergies were acting up before this video. So if you try to go through it, you will see I'm mentioning a bunch of ways that you can go. But this, I don't know if this creates awareness. I mean, I'm still here, alive and breathing and happy. I'm always happy with it, not like always happy, but I'm always filled with joy. Like there's a difference. Happiness can come and go, but I'm always filled with joy, because the Lord says you give us a joy that does not make sense. So even despite the circumstances, even when everything else is going wrong, I'm still filled with joy, because when you depend on God for joy, that's how it's always going to be. Even when the circumstances are all wrong and everything else is going wrong, the joy of the Lord stays with you. It doesn't go because of the circumstance, not because of the situation that you're going through. So these are the ways that I thought of. I never tried them, I just thought of, okay? These are the ways I was thinking about. And when I tried to talk to someone, they started telling me, like the way someone would try and stop you from doing it because they care. But I think the way they were trying to stop me, honestly, just made me even want to go more. The way they were trying to stop me, the way they were trying to advise me, it was worse. That is why I've mentioned somewhere here, these outlets were much easier to relate to than finding a good shrink. Yeah, and well, I don't think there's much I can explain apart from I don't know, the poem is self-explanatory. It is. I first touched the poem with, in that ugly black dress you first touched me in, will you borrow me? One, I hated it like I hated life. Two, my body has to rot in it. He first touched me in. You guys. So that black dress was always my favorite. I still have that black dress. It's still my favorite for some reason, and I wanted to go with it. And that's how I end the poem. And the poem is called Hello, Goodbye, because for the first time I'm saying hello to goodbye. Like, goodbye earth, goodbye life. Yeah, that's what the title is about. I don't know how else I can explain the title. It's like just saying like hello, goodbye. You're first getting acquainted with goodbye. Goodbyes, just goodbyes, because when I'm leaving, it will just be goodbyes to my family, goodbye to my friends, goodbye earth, goodbye life. And I also end it by saying, so tell goodbye hello. It's literally just the same thing. Or say hello to goodbye, say hello to goodbye. So yeah, so like I said, this does not reflect my current situation. And it hasn't in a while, by the way. It hasn't in a while, in like a long while. And it wasn't like the intense bit where you go ahead and try it. It's just, we all get those emotions sometimes. We all get in that funk sometimes, and this was the best way I could describe it. It may probably just like feel intense for some of you, but when I express it in poems, it might feel a little bit intense. I don't know, like poems are supposed to help me explain what I'm feeling, help me vent, but sometimes I feel like they don't really reflect what I'm actually feeling. Sometimes it might overdo it, probably like this poem, or sometimes I just don't get the right words to use. But this was exactly how I was feeling though. So thank you for watching this. I'm gonna be uploading poems more, especially this week. I'll be doing one every single day of the week. I mean, it's Tuesday. I was supposed to start on Monday, but something happened on Monday, got a little bit busy, and the video that I was supposed to upload on Monday was not a poem though, but I'm uploading it today. And if I'm able to edit this fast enough, I will upload it today too, hopefully. Yeah, I hope so, because I have to include the subtitles for the people who say like, I can't hear what you're saying. I just struggle to hear myself. Okay, so yeah, thank you. Stick around. If you haven't subscribed to this channel after watching this poem, please subscribe. More poems are coming your way and more songs are coming your way. So thank you for watching. Bye. I forgot to say konnichiwa. Oh my god. Anyway. Bye. Love you all. I really don't want to go. I feel like I should say more, but bye. Love you. It's probably the shortest video I've ever made.